From KPRC Channel 2, this is Houston Newsmakers with Cambrell Marshall.
I've been a volunteer all my life, and I know what value it can add to our community. My guests know that as well, and we're going to talk about that. Mary Grace Landrum is the One Star Foundation State Service Commissioner. More on what that's about in a minute. Munira Ginwright is a VISTA volunteer with Harris County's Department of Education, dealing with social emotional learning and much more. Actually, she teaches the teachers, or helps the teachers. We'll get into that a little bit more as well. Mary Grace, what is the One Star Foundation, first of all?
So the One Star Foundation is our, here in Texas, State Service Commission. The AmeriCorps VISTA programs operate under the Corporation for National and Community Service, and in Texas that means that our One Star State Service Commission manages the $14 million grants that come into the state of Texas, and then 26 different organizations throughout the state are providing direct services in the communities that they operate in.
I was surprised to see how many people there are involved in the VISTA, the Senior Corps, the AmeriCorps organizations here in Harris County. There are a lot of people that we may not know about who are actually doing things that are really helping this community be better.
Absolutely. You know, a good way to think about it, Cambrell, is it really is about community members uplifting or providing that, rather than hand out a hand up within their own communities. So just to share with you a few of the numbers that I brought, we actually have last year 20 different projects in AmeriCorps operating here in the greater Houston area at 192 locations. And when I say greater Houston, it's not only central Houston, but it's Sugar Land to Conroe, the Woodlands, Kingwood, Richmond, Rosenberg, that we provide services.
That's a lot of services going on there. Absolutely. Munira, how did you get involved, and what do you do?
Well, I've been a service member. This is actually my second term. I served as a state and national in Memphis, Tennessee, serving children in child abuse with a project called Project TLC. So now that I've transferred back to Houston, I'm at the Harris County Department of Education's agency, the Center for After School Enrichment, or Case for Kids. And I'm serving in the area of social and emotional learning, just providing in my area of expertise how to help educators manage their emotions so they're able to teach the children that they're serving how to be better communicators, how to, when they're faced with a trial or trauma, how to manage that in an appropriate manner so they can get their point across, so they can get the project done, so that they can actually just live with others.
How does it feel to know that you are doing what you're doing, and there are other people just like you who are volunteering their time, who are actually doing similar things that are really helping to make the base foundation of our community that much better?
Service is important. You know, from being a teacher, a retired teacher now, after 10 years of serving, and understand that it doesn't end there, you know, when the doors close in the school. You know, their community is built by those persons that take that extra initiative, that extra time to say, you know what, you know, I can spend 15 minutes or another hour or 2 hours helping a child that needs to be served, or helping a senior, you know, maybe go grocery shopping, or just to be there. Sometimes it just takes to just sit with others, you know, and hear their stories.
Mary Grace, what would you tell someone who might have that kind of urge to do what she's doing, to volunteer? What would you tell them about the ways that they can get involved in these kinds of organizations? Yeah,
there are so many wonderful ways to get involved, and the impact that it has on you. I go back to the time I spent at a summer job while I was in college, and I think it really shaped how I looked at the world the rest of my life. How you can get involved, and it doesn't matter whether that's a year-long full-time commitment as an AmeriCorps volunteer, or we do have part-time opportunities. We have summer job opportunities for folks. The other exciting part for me is that when you commit to a service project and you complete that, you actually received an education grant or stipend as well at the end if you complete your full term. And that can be anywhere from a full year of $5,800 that you're receiving either toward tuition or to pay for student loans if you have them, on up to a prorated amount less.
You have a big event coming up this week, actually. The Houston Mayor's Proclamation and reception going on. Talk about that for a second.
And I'm so excited.
30 seconds, actually.
There you go. This is our fourth year to do that, and I want to give a shout out to Mayor Turner, who was gracious enough to make time in his schedule to be at this event, to he'll be giving a proclamation to all of our local service corps members, and well as the Mayor Pro Tem, Ellen Cohen, and our city council members Knox, Stardig, Christie, and Edwards, along with Judge Michael Landrum, who will be hosting a reception for them afterwards.
We want to make sure people know about that. It's Tuesday, April 4th. That's going to be at noon. That's going to be at City Hall. You got a lot of people down there celebrating. I want to thank you for coming in and letting me know about this and letting you know as well about this great program and about VISTA, about AmeriCorps, about Senior Corps, and your organization, One Star.
And if you'll go to onestarfoundation.org, there is a link on there where you can sign up to become a member and learn more about the organization, as well as nationally.
And I'll have that on my website as well.
Thank you.
Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.